Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Control. Before we get into it today, since I went back to Central, we can see the P7 outfit finally. It's just some branded sweats. Pretty cool though. Off screen, I also finally crafted this, which is the charge mod for the service weapon, and it rules. It's a charged grenade launcher. We're going to be playing with that today. Last time we got Ati's tape player and headphones, which will somehow help us get through Ashtray Maze, which is a security system meant to contain something of incredible power and importance. In this case, it houses the slide projector OOP. A few notes first. Ati's Finnish Tango lyrics are one big Alan Wake reference, as I found out. It starts by saying, "Once I mistook a lake for an ocean," which is a direct reference to the ending. And I'll post the rest of the translation for the lyrics in the description. Speaking of songs, Ati said the music is a gift from a friend, and you'll find out what that means. Just keep it in mind. Now, as we enter the maze, this is not a horror part, but I'm not going to be heavily commenting during this sequence because, honestly, I don't want to rob you of the music. So let's enjoy. Oh my god, this rules! There's like a little graviton surge effect on it too, where there's an initial explosion that kind of sucks enemies in, and then a secondary one. Oh, this is so good! This whole bit, I'm so happy. And a common complaint is that you only get to do this once. If you've watched this channel for long enough, you have heard this song before, by the way. Or if you've just played Alan Wake. It's Take Control by the Old Gods of Asgard. The old men from the metal band in Alan Wake. When you play the concert. So knowing what we know about Control and Ati, his friends gave him this tape, and they might be the literal old gods of Asgard. And this certainly looks like it's winding down on this incredible section. But no, just a little bit of a down-tempo swing. Oh, this rules! Fully agree, Jesse.
The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
We're going to talk about how dope the whole sequence was. But first, we're going to listen to the whole Trench monologue about this, because it's fairly important.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories, anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating on the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing. But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
In an expedition into Slidescape 36, Trench found a sound which he brought back with him. Let's get back to Ashtray Maze and put that on the table, shall we? I love when games make creative use of spaces like that, especially impossible spaces. I love these super good environmental transitions, and the music is also so unexpected and great. It's built to keep surprising you and to play on expectations. It's awesome.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
What they wanted to do, they being Remedy, at first was a classical labyrinth, versus the more traditional area format that kind of takes on as you work your way into it. And that's because of the context. Ashtray Maze isn't meant to trap you. It's meant to stop intruders from getting in. That was about the red sand? Let's just flash that up. I don't know why that didn't show before immediately being exited out of. The song in there, one of the best parts, Take Control, is also dynamic in that the progression of the song is tied to your progress in the maze. I can't seem to find it. Oh, it's probably correspondence? No, I'm not seeing it. Oh, well. Now, that sort of dynamic music has been a thing in games for a little while now, but it will never stop blowing my mind when games pull it off. It's such a complex process to have it flow properly, even when the player might just be standing still for a while, or going unexpectedly quickly through it. So good. It's so impressive anytime it's pulled off.
There was a doorway here, to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now.
There came an echo.
Are you close? Just on the other side?
So that maze is a lot of smoke and mirrors, and that's never necessarily a bad thing, because going through you probably don't realize just how the sleight of hand works. That section is entirely linear. It's a straightforward path too, but all the shifting and the perspective tricks give you the illusion of something way more vast and alive, and it rules. Smoke and Mirrors is actually the design designation for that maze, by the way. It didn't become Ashtray Maze until later in development.
The projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
For more on that, by the way, check out the GameSpot audio logs video about the making of Ashtray Maze. There's so much good design talk in there. It's about 20 minutes.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
Trench's sound, an echo, resonances, frequencies, a feeling in Slidescape 36 like you've gone deaf. Plus we have the hiss, named for noise, and the hadron resonance. We have a lot of references to sound, and even more now. They're pumping something redacted into a containment chamber that is securing the hadron, which they call one of the most important things they've ever come across. Hadron and hadron resonance, and it's some kind of sonic entity or force.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again.
Polaris, contained in that
I'm coming.
in that chamber, is the source of their hadron resonance they've been harnessing. It's some form of being made of sound that they captured and are exploiting. And they got it from the slide projector that Jesse and Dylan found, the OOP in Ordinary. So we made friends with living noise.
Through here? You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are
Yeah,
you
let's
sure? Okay, I'll be there. Hang on.
Let's rip the HRA off the door. So we made friends with living noise, and we have been fighting a malignant living noise. And now our friend, Polaris, the other living noise, is found to be trapped here as the source of their hadron resonance.
Hi. I made it.
A hole in your room is a hole in you. You can't we let you into the hole in you! You have always been here. The only child. A copy of a copy of a copy.
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
A copy of a copy of a copy. Your face is not your face is not your face. And I think that's where we're going to leave off today. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.